So much for tuning in. Welcome back to My Unpopular Opinion. If you like my commentary, turn your post notifications on and subscribe to the channel. So, guys, I know I've been off of here for a little minute again. I know y'all hate when I take my breaks. It's not intentional, I'm just very busy. And it's not like I have this huge demand and like huge watch count on my videos or anything. So I don't really feel like I have to post all the time because it's not. I just have like my few people, listening and watching, which I appreciate. But also, in the meantime of me not being on the channel, y'all know I love Nicki Minaj and I talk about her all the time. She's the queen of rap, queen of hip hop, all that good stuff. I went to Gag City. So I'm not just someone who talks about her for attention or whatever. I genuinely support Nicki. I had the time of my life at Gag City. It was amazing. But definitely believe the hype you hear about it. Like, people aren't over exaggerating when they say that they had an amazing time in Gag City. Like, the energy in the place was insane. I'm a like energy spiritual person, so the energy in like the Gag City concert was literally just like pure fun. It just seemed like so lightweight, so fun, so enjoyable. Like, and it was amazing for me to see Nicki. Like, I had the time of my life, and I know she says she's thinking about doing more U.S. Dates. I will see her again. Like, she is somebody I would spend my money to see again. And I just had the time of my life. I loved my outfit. That's really what I was doing, prepping for the concert. Because for me, this was a big deal. So, yeah, y'all, it was great. So if you got to experience Gag City, comment your experience down below. Because I'm telling you, it was amazing for me. Speaking of Nicki, who is the queen of rap, like, this is just such a prosperous time for her. I would definitely use that word, like prosperous, prosperity. That is what I see around Nicki in this time. Like, she is working very hard as she always does. We know that her work ethic is unmatched, but it's just this glow that she has right now. Like, this woman is truly blessed, and I'm so happy to be on the winning team and the right side of history when it comes to Nicki Minaj and the music industry. um so we all know that Nicki just broke records with her Gag City World Tour. Like, it was insane. Sold out every single show, like 30 something shows in the US. And it continues to go up. Like, that's why she can even talk about adding more dates, because it did so well here in the US. Now that she finished her US dates, she will be going overseas. And imagine how many more records when it pertains to a woman in hip hop and touring and selling out these arenas and thinking about doing stadiums and stuff. It's going to go even higher, right? So she's going to break more records. So stay tuned for that. I also want to mention, in the most honorable way, that Nicki Minaj is the hardest working woman in the music industry, and that is undisputed. No one can take that away from her. I don't care what anyone says, that she has so many odds against her. So she has to work 10 times as hard to continue to prosper in the way that she does. And it's amazing how she does it and makes it look so easy. So the reason I say that is because touring is so exhausting and hard on, a hardworking artist like Nicki Minaj. And you're literally doing show after show, and sometimes you're getting no rest, and you're not, able to do as much self care as you probably normally would, because you're working literally almost every single day. You're on stage with a little bit of time in between. And while Nicki was working hard on her freaking tour, she had time to spend time with her husband. She made time, at least, to spend time with her husband, take her son to the aquarium in Chicago while she's on tour. Then she goes to the Met Gala, has this amazing fashion moment that just is like undisputed. Everyone's talking about how she was best dressed, the most magical, majestic woman on that carpet, and still went back on tour, and then now about to go overseas and do the rest of her tour. So no one can take away the fact that she worked hard for this. This is why she's the queen. Not only is it her calling, and it's divine, right? It's a spiritual divine calling for her, but it's also something she works hard for and puts in the work. And this is why these other girls cannot compare. It's her favor, but it's her favor combined with her work ethic. and combined with her talent, which is a gift. So nobody is seeing Nicki Minaj, and I don't give a fuck what nobody say, okay? Speaking of that, this is the perfect segue to from going from a hardworking black woman in the industry to a non-hardworking, hand-me-down, disgusting, botch face, botch body wannabe. She is a sad little wannabe, okay? And I'm referring to botched face, botched body, miserable on the inside, career flopping B. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Yes, I said it. Okay. If you're new to my channel, you need to know that I give props where they are due, and where they are not, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to read you. And I read people who, to me, just have nasty spirits. And Cardi B has the most disgusting, vile spirit in the industry, or one of them. And it's starting to show on the outside, by the way. Did you see those Getty images from her looking like Ursula at the freaking Met Gala? She thought she was going to have this fashion moment, because usually, even though her music is always like whack, she usually tries to get the people's attention with the fashion, right? That's really all she can do is fashion and surgery. So, but this time, now you're even flopping in fashion and surgery. That was all she had left. But she would never compare to a black queen like Nicki Minaj, because Nicki loves her fans. She pours into her fans. Cardi B has been crashing out on social media yet again, where she is going off on her fans, saying that they are the worst fan base in America, telling them to shut the F up, that they're disgusting, they do nothing for her, that she wants to celebrate her past accolades. Girl, you've been celebrating the same accolades for how many years? You can't keep riding off of that. Um, and it's just like sad that the little fans that she does have, she's cursing them out every 2 days. It's like, are you doing witchcraft on them as well, allegedly? Like, who treats their own fans like that when this is who supports you, allegedly? You know what I'm saying? I think she is ungrateful, and gratitude is so important when it pertains to receiving blessings. And Cardi B has been the most disgusting, most ungrateful person, because everything has been handed to her by her record label, allegedly. You know, when they are paying for everything and paying for you to have attention and paying for you to have all these designers and this and that to try to make you into something you are not, it's eventually going to show. And this is why I'm happy that this is the time of exposure, right? And all the people who have been able to get by faking, like Botch Body B, you know, who's on the surgery table every 3 to 5 business days, changing and rearranging her body and face, like Miss Potato Head. It's just sad that, well, it's sad for her, but it's great for society and the music industry to start to see the mediocrity is going to be weeded out. And I love that the general public is starting to wake up to what really was happening all these years, where her label was boosting her up and trying to attack Nicki and trying to make her into a Nicki, to push Nicki out. And as you can see, they tried to build another Barbie doll and it failed. So now Botch Body B, her face is failing and melting and flopping. Her body is failing and melting and flopping. Um, you know, her music career is failing and melting and flopping. She released all these songs and none of them are even on the charts. None of them, I think one of them charted or something. And that was allegedly Payola. You cannot keep using Payola your entire career. It's sad. You would release a song with an icon like Shakira, who is international, and it still flop. That song, there's crickets about that song right now, okay? So it's sad that she is crashing out, but I'm happy to see it, because what she put out, she is getting back. You can only keep up that facade for so long. She should have came into the game and tried to be genuine and authentic and left Nicki alone. But she's learning the hard way that if you go against Nicki, it will cost you. It's gonna cost you. Okay. I also want to say that Cardi, you continue, like, jealousy is as cruel as the grave, and you can see that she is full of jealousy towards Nicki Minaj and even people like JT. I recently saw a side by side where JT and Cardi were the same outfit, and people are like, oh, JT copy her because she wore it after. Cardi literally looks terrible in that picture compared to a natural black woman like JT. JT ate her up in face and body, period, okay? So it's just like all the women she's jealous of, they are thriving and doing better than her. And I'm pretty sure that's going to keep going on and going to keep happening. And we're going to continue to see Cardi snowball more and more and more. And she's going to have nothing left entertainment wise besides being a social media influencer, which is what she's always should have just been anyway. And probably go back to call Mona Scott to get back on Love and Hip Hop. And she should do that. Go ahead and do that, girl. Eat some more crab legs and break some more of your veneers. We're sick of you, Chucky Face. Bye. Oh yeah, and we been knew wasn't no album coming out, girl. We knew they were trying to shelve you a long time ago because they sick of spending all this money behind you. So we knew that wasn't coming out. We're fine, and we're actually happy about it because we don't want our ears to bleed from listening to you recite Party's lyrics and have the spit popping out your mouth, and we can literally hear that. So anyway, moving on. Moving on to Miss Community Coochie herself, Megan the Big Disgusting Horsefoot Stallion, and her low budget flop ass tour. Okay, first and foremost, she just got on stage on her little low budget tour, and she's already getting ready to stomp and break and crack the foundation of every single building that she is touring in. Okay, all you can hear on the stage is boom, boom, boom. From her big ass basketball player feet wearing a size 15 as a quote unquote woman, okay? Girl, ain't nothing womanly about you. Nothing. Not even the way you carry yourself is womanly. She is very manly like to me. And I hate to compare black women to men, but this one right here, I don't know. Because you can't be wearing the same size shoe as Michael Jordan and thinking that you are a female rapper. Girl, please. Anyway, she started her low budget tour with Bell Pepper Nose, Sid the Sloth. And it is really like, girl, you gonna try to. Rock Nation set her up. Like, they set this girl up for failure. Grandma B should be ashamed of herself, and Grandpa Camel should be ashamed. I cannot believe that Moose Face Grandpa and Grandma B set her up to try to go on tour at the same time as Nicki Minaj breaking all these tour records. Like, they want her to compete with Nicki so bad, and it's sad because she already going out sad. Like, she just dropped this song thinking that it was going to pop or whatever, that Nicki was going to give her attention and clout like she did before. And listen to how no one is listening to her new song. No one. Her new song, I can't tell you one line out of it. Nobody's listening to it. I saw clips from the video. She looks like a naked stripper, as always. That's really all she can do is sell sex, because she can't really sell nothing else. I guess people are buying it probably because they want to see her looking like a man in a wrestling outfit. And two, her tickets was what, $25, they selling her tickets $25 on Groupon. And then she even got exposed for her team giving out free tickets, like, you've been selected for free tickets. So it's just like, she can't compete where she cannot compare. But, they wanted to set her up for failure. So by the time her little quote unquote tour is done, she's still going to be in the Queen Nicki Minaj's shadow. And it's sad that they set her up like that. But I'm happy because she's going to have to learn the hard way. She really been feeling herself ever since Nicki helped her get a little clout on her last song. And it's really going to her head. It's going to this girl's head. And I cannot wait for her to truly be humbled the way that she needs to. First and foremost, on the tour, why already is videos coming out of people just being silent at her tour? That is a shame. You're supposed to be this Bigfoot popping girl, and they don't even know your lyrics. They don't know your songs. They're not like, some of these people probably just saw, some little cheap $25 tickets. Oh, I'm on my off day on Saturday or on this day, I'm gonna just go see Bigfoot. Hey, what can you lose from going to see her? And two, hey, it's a free strip show. Why would you not go see a stripper for free? So I ain't mad at her for trying to get a little bit of money or whatever. She got to pay Mooseface and them back anyway, because like Nicki said, compared to female rappers, she is broke. I don't even know how she was able to pay Future man, you pay. I don't even know how she was able to pay Future for the feature that she did. But nevertheless, the tour is a low-budget knockoff of Nicki Minaj's tour, and it's going to continue to be in her shadow. The tour is going to be in her shadow, and Bigfoot is going to be in her shadow. I know real quick because there's so much tea that we got to catch up on. Because this is why I don't like not posting because I be having to catch up on the tea. Also, why is Taraji P Henson's fake flopping blackballed ass trying to come to Nicki's concert and take pictures with her mama? See, people be so weird. At first, it was Maya the big back Buick Don, and now it's Taraji's fake flopping ass trying to come and act like she like Nicki. Girl, you've been shading Nicki so long on interviews and this, that, and the third for other female rappers. It's not even crazy. And you at her show, these girls get ditzier by the day. I just wanted to make an honorable mention about that bullshit too. Lastly, I want to talk about Piss Pot Risha and how not only is she jealous of JT, but how she's also trying to use the LGBTQ community to save and revive her career because it's in the toilet. Just like it's crazy, for a toilet reference because she went from being Diddy's personal toilet, drinking pee, being a piss pot, and whatever other bodily fluids allegedly he wanted her to drink, to now your career's in the toilet. See, that's a full circle moment for ghetto piss pot Risha. Illiterate Risha. I can't even believe people supported this girl for the last few years. Like, she is such a low vibrational person. Like, she vibrates on the lowest level possible, and it's almost like nothing is going on inside of that big ghetto head of hers. But she went from disrespecting the LGBTQ community, saying that she would assault allegedly her child if he was showing gay qualities, to then having a best friend that she carries around like an accessory to use, who is also part of the LGBTQ community, who's also a big Buick flop, but we're not going to talk about that in this video, to now acting like she wants to start some foundation and something for the LGBTQ community to be heard. Yet, girl, you don't even really like gay people. See, that's what gets me about some of these ghetto broads. One second you like, oh, I like gay people, they my friends, that's my best friend, they do my hair, they do my makeup, I carry my friend around like an accessory in a purse. But then when you mad or you showing your true colors, you talking about you would beat your child if he was gay. So you have internalized homophobia, right, towards gay people, yet you like gay people and want to start a foundation for them. She is a walking contradiction, and she is as discombobulated on the outside as she is on the inside, and it's sad. And the saddest part is that you can tell JT genuinely loved Caresha, but Caresha has been nothing but jealous of JT the entire time. She was actually probably happy that JT was in jail because then that could allow her to shine. I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case. And it's so sad that Piss Pot Risha has been caught liking that disgusting diss that Tracy Morgan, aka Sukiana, did about her. So it's like Caresha's doing sneaky stuff towards her own friend that she started a group with. It's just sad. But JT continues to rise to the occasion. I want JT to continue to stay on the page that she's been on. She has Sid the Sloth and Community Coochie Megan trying to make fun of her, making fun of her wig and the way she look, and now Caresha hating and Cardi hating. They're hating because JT is beautiful, and they're also hating because JT has a connection to Nicki Minaj, which they wish they had. But it's sad that they're all trying to talk about her and the way she dressed and look and this and that, when she looked better than all those girls hating, including Piss Pot Risha. And it's funny because even Caresha is trying to like experiment with outfits and dress like JT. So the jealousy is clear. And like I said, jealousy is as cruel as the grave, and it will literally destroy you from the inside out. So the same thing that's happened to Botch Body B is happening before our eyes to Piss Pot Risha as well. So I'm so happy that JT dropped her like a bad habit and is moving forward. Keep going, JT. So yeah, that's all I have for you in this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and comment down below, okay? And be looking out for my next one. Bye-bye.